Stroud to throw here on first down. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 33. And the Texans first down.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
His kick is good. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Carter on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 38-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
13 yards on
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
That's caught right side. It's London. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the
But I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
On second down, here's Penix. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Throwing again, it's Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion. And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. they're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now
4th down, and here's Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, we're on the verge of surrendering 2 points.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Inside the 30. And he will score. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Carter on the return. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Going now, Penix on 1st down. That one taken in by London. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. Here's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Gain of 12 yards.
They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
On 3rd down, Penix. That one in. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Texans have it. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Typical body of a donut, that's so typical. Turn like a god, that's so typical. Please don't more this, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. It's so typical and visual. I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, it's our main event between the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're off in Detroit. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Teslaw there. And it's going to be second down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Cuts it right side, and he's out the clear. Hits the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Cates. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on second down.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7.
And it's third down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. So he's knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one.
That one complete to Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it.
Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. It was just job well done.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Sailors now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Gibbs. Oh, he lost the football. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and
Almost
4.
the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play.
Yards on the play.
And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the 1st. That brings up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Lions.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that 1st down.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball
Offense
carrier.
up to the line fast.
Divine Diablo on the tackle.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Divine Diablo on the tackle. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Back to Gibbs now on second. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
Brought him down.
A give to Gibbs. And he does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but no, fourth down coming up.
On the tackle.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. And the Lions first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Down at the 15-yard line.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first.
Brings up second
And they'll have
8.
2 left to work with here in the first half. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Play action here with Goff. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Detroit calls timeout. It's second.
No gain on the play.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for Kyle Pitts. Incomplete. DJ Reed there defensively.
So at the 20, here's second and 10. Penix here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Look at that power, deep left side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Fourth down, Penix. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down, Falcons.
First down from the 42. And again, it's Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Again, Penix to the air.
At the 46-yard line.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Intended for Kyle Pitts. Incomplete. Motown. It's third down.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. Penix is going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. It's Penix yet again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Sticking to the air here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
3rd down, it's Penix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, here's Penix. Trying for the deep ball. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. Back to the line they come. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and an antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. They could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Penix to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense lose everything. They just did.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular.